Good evening, I'm Sarah Sapsanama. Let's begin with the headlines of the hour. The committee formed to probe into the properties of Tribhuvan University submits its report to the Prime Minister, suggests for further probe through government entities like CIA and CIB. Supreme Court's verdict on Giri Bandhu Tea Estate yet to be implemented. Ministry of Land Management says it has not received Attorney General's 6-month-old correspondence. Ukraine accused of killing a Russian general who died in an explosion in Moscow this morning. The general was charged in Kiev for use of banned chemical weapons in Ukraine. And Nepal Premier League playoffs to begin from tomorrow. Janakpur Bulls face Sudur Pashchim in the first playoff. Winner of the league to bag 11 million rupees. The committee formed to probe into properties and encroached land of Tribhuvan University has submitted its report to Prime Minister KP Sharma Oli, concluding that the university owns over 6,000 ropani of land in Kathmandu Valley. This includes 5,050 ropani in Kantipur itself, of which 1,000 ropani has been mishandled. The committee has recommended the government to assign Commission for the Investigation of Abuse of Authority (CIAA) and Crime Investigation Bureau (CIB) to look into the matter. The committee's coordinator, Mahendra Thapa, handed over the report to the Prime Minister at his official residence in Baluatar today in the presence of Minister for Education, Science and Technology and university officials. Receiving the report, Prime Minister Oli assured the recommendations made by the committee would be implemented without delay.
यो प्रतिवेदन पूर्ण छैन, अझै धेरै खोजी गर्नुपर्ने कामहरू बाँकी छन्। यसले जहाँ कार्यान्वयन गर्नका लागि हामीलाई सुझाव दिएको छ ती कुराहरू हामी बसेर छलफल गरेर कार्यान्वयनमा जान्छौं र थप बाँकी अध्ययनका लागि अहिले सम्मानज्यूले भन्नुभएको छ जे सिफारिस भएको छ सुझाव दिनुभएको छ त्यसलाई कार्यान्वयन गर्ने र थप कुरा अध्ययनका लागि समितिले अझै काम गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। त्यसले गर्दा थप तपाईहरुले जिम्मेवारी लिन पनि तयार हुनुहोस् है भनेर भन्नुभएको छ। त्यही अनुसार हामी अगाडि बढ्छौं। उहाँहरुको सारांश हामीले थाहा पाउँदा के बुझेका छौं भने अझै धेरै कुरा खोज्न बाँकी छ। एउटा त यो
The committee report has also given recommendations to resolve issues seen in lands of 21 campuses since the Nepalese year 2013. The government had formed the 5-member committee in May under the coordination of former Secretary Sharda Prasad Trital. The verdict of the Supreme Court on Giri Bandhu Tea Estate has not come into implementation as the letter sent by the Office of the Attorney General has not reached the Ministry of Land Management despite the lapse of 6 months. The Supreme Court on February 7 this year had overturned the government decision to allow swapping of 343 ropani of land of Jhapa's Giri Bandhu Tea Estate. The Office of the Attorney General has claimed it had corresponded with the Ministry of Land Management for the implementation of the verdict after the detail of it was released on June.
तो फैसला भए पश्चात 2081 साल असार 6 गते महान्यायाधिवक्ता कार्यालयमा फैसलाको जानकारी प्राप्त भएको र महान्यायाधिवक्ता कार्यालयमा फैसलाको जानकारी प्राप्त भए पश्चात 2081 असार 9 गते महान्यायाधिवक्ताको कार्यालयबाट प्रधानमन्त्री तथा मन्त्री परिषदको कार्यालय र भूमि व्यवस्था तथा सहकारी र गरिबी निवारण मन्त्रालयलाई फैसलाको जानकारी पठाइसकिएको बेहोरा यहाँ मार्फत म सम्पूर्ण चाहिँ दर्शक र श्रोताहरूलाई जानकारी गराउँछु।
Spokesperson of the ministry, Ganesh Prasad Bhatta, refrained from giving any statement and forwarded the question to the department, whose officials in turn expressed of being unaware. They pointed towards the Decision Implementation Unit, which responded, saying it had not received such letter.
निर्देशनात्मक आदेश जारी भएको भन्ने कुरो चाहिँ हामीले पनि यो आफ्नै सो अध्ययनबाट सर्वोच्चको वेबसाइट लगायतबाट थाहा पाएको विषय छ। अब यो कार्यान्वयनको लागि परमादेश र निर्देशनात्मक कार्यान्वयनको लागि चाहिँ अनुगमन गर्नुपर्ने र यसलाई निरन्तर ताकेता गर्नुपर्ने जुन विषय छ त्यसलाई वर्गीकरण गरेर छुट्याउनु पर्ने भन्ने पनि छ हाम्रो सर्वोच्च अदालत नियमावलीमा। त्यो अन्तर्गत अहिलेसम्म हामीलाई यहाँ प्राप्त भइसकेको अवस्था चाहिँ छैन।
यसको सम्बन्धमा कुनै पनि पहल भएको छैन। फैसला कार्यान्वयनको अनुगमन गर्ने निकायले नै अहिलेसम्म थाहा छैन भन्यो भनेदेखि त उले नै प्राप्त गरेको छैन भन्यो भनेदेखि त अब यसको कार्यान्वयन त अल्पत्र परिरहेछ र यसमा केही न केही स्वार्थ जोडिएको छ। केही स्वार्थको कारणले गर्दाखेरि यसको यो कार्यान्वयनमा विलम्ब गरिएको छ भनेर मान्छेले शंका गर्न पायो नि।
Despite the Office of the Attorney General and the Ministry of Land Management being just a few minutes away from one another, the letter issued by the former 6 months ago has seemingly been misplaced in between, raising serious questions. It is time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
But before today's question, let's take a look at the results from yesterday's poll. Yesterday, we asked you who is responsible for growing public distrust towards the parliament. 20% voted for option A, the speaker, 66% for B, the parliamentarian and parties, and 14% for C, the government. Here's today's question. What's your take on the Ministry of Land Management not receiving correspondence from the Office of the Attorney General? Your options are A, a ploy to avoid implementation, B, fostering lies, and C, some miscommunication in between. The voting is on. Type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. Public services and development works have been affected in over 239 of the 753 local levels, as they have been operating under acting officials. 10 other local levels lack both the Chief Administration Officer and the acting officer. This is due to lack of priority on part of the government to manage staff. The chairperson of Bajura's Khaptar Thed Dahar Rural Municipality, Dil Bahadur Rawat, has been making rounds of Singh Darbar all day since 1 month, requesting the minister and the officials at the Ministry of Federal Affairs to assign a Chief Administration Officer at his rural municipality. He has also been meeting his party's second and third tier leaders for the same, but to no avail.
तपाई चाहिँ खोज्नुस् अनि त्यसपछि अब त्यो भन्नुस् अनि त्यसपछि हामी पठाइदिन्छु भन्ने कुराहरु चाहिँ राख्नुहुन्छ अनि मैले चाहिँ कहाँ खोज्ने त दुर्गम जिल्ला भनेर बस्ने बाधाबाट छैन बस्दैनन्.
Chairperson of Khada Chakra Municipality of Kalikot has been making rounds of the same ministry since 26 days, demanding for a Chief Administration Officer at his local level. He says the municipality's staff have not received their salaries and development works and public services have been at a standstill.
26 दिन निरन्तर हामी चाहिँ यो संघीय मामिलामा आइराखेका छौं र उहाँहरुले टिड्नु भएको छैन भन्ने आलोचित भएका छौं हामी त्यहाँ अब सबै अब जनताहरु आएर चाहिँ किन काम भएको छैन र त्यहाँको चाहिँ प्रशासनिक काम र हाम्रा भुक्तानीका कामहरु अन्य त्यहाँको चाहिँ टेन्डरहरु गर्नुपर्ने छ विकासका कामहरु छन् ती सबैमा बाधा पुगेको छ.
The scenario is similar from Mandan Devpur municipality of Kavri, which is closer to the capital compared to Kalikot and Bajura. It's been 3 months since the post of Chief Administration Officer went vacant.
हाम्रो नगरपालिकामा दशैंदेखि प्रमुख प्रशासकीय अधिकृत विहीन नगरपालिका भएको छ.
प्रमुख प्रशासकीय अधिकृत नहुँदाखेरि पहिला कुरो जिम्मेवारीको बोध हुँदैन निमित्तलाई
249 वटा पालिकामा चाहिँ दरबन्दी अनुसारको चाहिँ रिक्त छ तर काम नचलेको अवस्था चाहिँ त्यस्तो होइन.
Apart from Itahari and Nepalganj, 9 sub-metropolis is running without Chief Administration Officer.
यो प्रमुख प्रशासकीय अधिकृत राखेर स्थानीय कर्मचारी राख्ने अधिकार चाहिँ स्थानीय सरकारलाई नै दिनुपर्छ भन्ने हिजोदेखि हामीले भनेका छौं.
The ministry meanwhile says the vacancy will be fulfilled at the earliest.
बढी दरबन्दी भएको कर्मचारीहरुलाई चाहिँ सामान्य प्रशासन मन्त्रालयमा ल्याएर हामीले पहिलो प्राथमिकता स्थानीय तहमा पालिकामा घटाउने प्रयास गरेका छौं.
The ministry itself has lacked record on the total number of staff it has, the number of staff in study leave, or those who are facing criminal charges, among others. There has also been a trend of transferring officials based on power and access, which experts say has left staff management at local levels neglected. And in this context, in our Public Voice segment, today we've asked in several provinces how difficult has it been to get public services in the absence of staff at local levels. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
पर्ख्यो साँझ घर फर्क्यो फेरि भोलिपल्ट गयो फर्क्यो पर्सिपल्ट गयो फर्क्यो यही हो हाम्रो सरकारी कार्यालयको गतिविधि आजभोलि त्यस्तै छ.
सडकको सुविधा छैन 5-6 घण्टा चाहिँ अब हिँडेर चाहिँ त्यहाँ चाहिँ केही सानो काम गर्न जानुपर्ने हुन्छ
त्यस्तो अवस्थामा चाहिँ अब कर्मचारीहरू त्यहाँ चाहिँ अब नहुँदाखेरि हामीलाई धेरै नै अप्ठ्यारो गाह्रो साह्रो परेको हुन्छ।
एउटा सानो कामको लागि पनि 2-3 दिन बस्नुपर्ने कर्मचारीले पर्खिरहनु पर्ने अवस्था आएको छ।
स्थानीय तहमै धेरै अधिकारहरू सुम्पिएको छ, दिएको छ र त्यहाँबाट प्राप्त भएका सिफारिसहरू नहुँदाखेरि कतिपय चाहिँ त्यो प्रयोगकर्ता उपभोक्ताहरूले धेरै दुःख पाएको हामीले चाहिँ पाएका छौँ।
जुन कामले भनेर गएको कामै नगरे पनि त स्वाभाविक असुविधामै भयो नि।
समयहरू छुट्याएर हिँडेको हुन्छ, त्यसमा नभेट्दाखेरि होइन कर्मचारीहरू नपाउँदाखेरि त त्यो समस्या त भइरहन्छ।
तलबाट आइरहन्छ, खर्चबाट आइरहन्छ, भन्ने बेला काम भएर पनि बास बस्नुपर्ने हुन्छ, खर्च होटल खर्च ढोकाबी खर्च
गर्न लागेको काम पनि बन्दैन, गएको मान्छे फेरि फर्केर आउनु पर्यो, फेरि डबल फेरि जानु पर्यो।
एक दिनको काम 2 दिनको काम हप्ता पनि लाग्छ कहीँ त्यो भएर कर्मचारी हुनु पर्यो।
एउटा कामको लागि धाइरहनु पर्ने,
फर्केर आउने सम्भावना हुन्छ, कहिलेकाहीँ भोलिपल्ट जाने अवस्था पनि पर्छ।
एकछिनपछि आउनुहोस् भनेर यस्तै किसिमका गुनासाहरू चाहिँ अनेक किसिमका सुन्न पर्छ।
टाढा घर हुन्छ अनि कोही भाडा लिएर बस्नुपर्छ, कोही जाउ आउ गर्न गाह्रो हुन्छ।
Time now for international update. Ukraine has been alleged of killing a Russian general who died in an explosion in Moscow this morning. Lieutenant General Igor Kirillov was at the entrance to a residential block when a device hidden in an electric scooter went off. Sources in the Ukrainian security services have told international media Kirillov was a legitimate target. On Monday, he was charged in Kiev for the use of banned chemical weapons in Ukraine. Kirillov had already been sanctioned by the UK and others for his role in Russia's use of chemical weapons. The bomb was remotely operated and contained around 300 grams of explosives. Since 2022, Kirillov repeatedly claimed without providing evidence that Ukraine was developing a dirty bomb, meaning a weapon that would spread nuclear material. He said the goal was to blame Russia for its use. There is no evidence Kiev was working to develop such a weapon so far. Kirillov also claimed the US was going to provide biological weapons to Ukraine and claimed that this would include targeting Russian troops with malaria-infected mosquitoes. Back in 2018, he had suggested the UK was involved in the poisoning of the former Russian spy Sergei Skripal in Salisbury. The UK sanctioned Kirillov in October and described him as a significant mouthpiece for Russian disinformation. We've got more news coming up, but right now it's time for yet another short break.
Sports news.
Cricket Association of Nepal CAN has announced the prize money for winners and runners-up of the ongoing Nepal Premier League NPL. The winner of the first edition of NPL will be awarded cash prize of 11 million Nepali rupees. This is the highest prize in Nepali sports history till date. The first runner-up will bag 5.1 million Nepali rupees, second runner-up 2.5 million and third runner-up 1.5 million. The outstanding Nepali player of the tournament will take home a car. The playoff round of the first edition of Nepal Premier League is to begin from tomorrow. 4 teams made it to the playoffs, namely Sudur Pashchim Royals, Janakpur Bulls, Chitwan Rhinos and Karnali Yaks. Janakpur Bulls opener and national team captain Anil Shah was injured in the last match of the league stage. He was caught in a ball bowled by Sagar Thakal, scoring only 8 runs against Chitwan Rhinos. He was injured while hitting the bat in frustration. Asif Sheikh is taking over as the team captain in the absence of Anil Shah.
I think basically he's done for the tournament. It's a loss for us, but I think still we have some good youngsters in the system, and even the big players has to step up. We would love to have him, and he's a good leader, but unfortunately, he's not there. But we are going to cover it in our way.
त्यस्तो कुनै पनि प्रेसर छैन। अब क्याप्टेन नहुँदा पनि म ग्राउन्डमा इन्भल्भ नै भइरहेको हुन्छु। अब त्यो भिजुअलाइजेसनहरु गरिरहेको हुन्छु। म भएको भए म यति बेला के चेन्जेसहरु गर्थे, के बलिङ चेन्जेसहरु के गर्थे, म आफू पनि त्यो भित्र भएको बेला यो त्यो भिजुअलाइज गरिरहेको हुन्छु। सो प्रेसर केही पनि छैन।
Janakpur collected 10 points in the league, losing only 2 out of 7 games. Sudur Pashchim had ended Janakpur's winning streak in the 5th game. Janakpur lost its all wickets in 51 runs while chasing 124. This was the only match where Lalit Raj Bansi was wicketless. Sudur Pashchim wrapped the league stage games at the top of the table with 12 points. Their only loss was against Chitwan Rhinos. They had kicked off their NPL campaign with a 90 runs win against Biratnagar and ended the league with 6-wicket win against Rhinos. Sudur Pashchim has been brilliant in all three sets, batting, bowling and fielding. While Binod Bhandari and Saif Zaiba are handling the opening, Brandon McMullen has been staging an all-round performance. McMullen has scored 162 runs and took 6 wickets in 7 games. Middle order is handled by Ishan and Deependra. Sudur's captain Airi has scored 198 runs and claimed 5 wickets. Highest wicket taker of the tournament is Scott Coalition with 15 wickets, who is also Sudur's player.
I think they played good cricket, and even not only them, like Chitwan and even Karnali, they were start playing good cricket at the end of the tournament. So nothing is going to be easy. It's just that we have to keep playing the good cricket.
With 13 wickets, Janakpur's spinner Lalit Raj Bansi stands second in the list of highest wicket taker of the tournament. However, Janakpur's opening pair has not been able to perform. Asif, Lahiru Milanta are their main batsmen. While Asif is unable to perform as per expectations, Nisham has 152
we are very
runs
focused on
in 6 games.
our strong areas. We are going to play the best cricket. We have our plans, and it's a strong unit. Especially the foreign player unit, and then even the local players, are they all ready? So I think we have covered up all the angles, and one good thing happened to us is we lost a couple of games in the first round, and I think that actually helped us to close few of the gaps that we had.
अब सबैजना राम्रो फर्ममा छन्, राम्रो खेलिरहेछन् र त्यस्तै अब प्र्याक्टिस गरिरहेछन्, त्यही अनुसारले माइन्डसेट पनि छ अब प्लेअफमा, त्यही अनुसारले अब प्रेसर ह्यान्डल गर्नुपर्ने
With declining performance in recent matches, Lahiru Milanta has scored 192 runs. The playoffs are expected to be the real test of Sudur Pashchim's lower order and Janakpur's middle order. That is all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Good night.